Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in a Fortnite video. In today's video, I want to give you guys some tips and tricks and show you guys some very easy ways to improve and get better at this game very fast. So if you feel like you're not improving or need some other better ways to improve and get better at this game, this is definitely the video for you. So definitely stay tuned in the video because I have a lot of stuff that can really help you guys out in this video. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away V-Bucks every single Friday here on this channel. So if you guys want to enter that giveaway and win a chance to win 2,000 free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you guys do turn on those post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video. And lastly, comment down below either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered into the next giveaway. And also, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom, click on support a creator, type in my code. My creator code is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I want to talk about some very simple and easy ways to improve at this game. So probably one of the biggest things that I see you guys talk about a lot, you really can't see yourself improve. You feel like you play a lot and you just can't seem to play very good in this game. So one of the biggest things that I've at least seen for myself that has made me not improve, or at least not play as good as I really want to, is just going to be this simple fact is usually when I'm on, and I see this all the time when I'm streaming, usually for the first couple games I don't play very good. I usually play a lot better towards the end of the stream. I think for the simple reason in which when you first hop onto the game, you're really not warmed up. So I want to show you guys the things that I do to really get warmed up so I play the best that I possibly can. And this is probably something that a lot of you guys, especially for those of you guys who don't play this game like 3 hours at a time and really have a full time to get warmed up, you feel like you're not going to be improving, you feel like you're not playing as good as you can, and that's probably because you're not warmed up in the game. So I want to show you guys a couple things that I do that literally only take 5 minutes that really make a drastic impact on my game, because I know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know as well, the first couple games that you hop on, your aim is all over the place, you can't build, you can't edit, and that's exactly how I feel for myself. So I want to show you guys some things that I warm up on when I first hop on. So the first thing I obviously do is going to be doing free building. I like free building, and when you're free building, you can work on anything that you like. So anything from, maybe you like certain high ground retakes you can practice. And if you guys want some new high ground retakes, I have made a ton of videos on my channel. Literally just type in Young Humor high ground retakes in the search bar, and I guarantee you guys can probably find like 5 or 6 videos on different high ground retakes that I've shown in my videos. So if you guys are looking for some new things to practice, definitely check those videos out. So, like I said, the first thing I do warm up on is going to be the free building, because this really incorporates a lot of building and editing at the same time. And the second thing that I work on is, as I'm showing here, is practicing different edits, so you can practice whichever edits you like. So you can practice different wall edits. Maybe you can practice standing still and maybe editing in the wall very, very quickly. You can practice editing all sorts of things. And you can also, one thing I do like to practice as well that I think it makes a huge difference, is going to be practicing double editing, because when you're doing double edits in this game, it requires you to be, especially for the guys who play on controller, especially makes you edit really, really quickly, and it makes your fingers get really, really fast very quickly. And this is important because when it comes to actual games and you're going against actual players, they're very, very quick, and you have to react very, very fast. So if you practice a lot of double edits when you're warming up, these type of edits are going to be extremely easy to pull off in game, which is extremely important because when you're going against high level players or better players, a lot of times they're going for a lot of quick edits, quick resets. So if you have your double edits already warmed up in practice, when it comes to games, you're going to be already prepared and you're going to be able to win that fight a lot easier than before. So when it comes to double editing, you can practice any sort of number of edits. You can double edit the floor and cone, so you go from left to right, or you can go like I'm showing here, up and down. You can practice editing a floor and wall. There's so many different double edits you can practice. Just practice whatever ones you feel like are necessary. But editing is one of those things in Fortnite that if you have it down very well, if you're a very good editor at this game, you can edit very quickly. You can throw off a lot of players, and you can outplay even the best players in this game. So editing and probably the mythic minigun are probably the two biggest ways you can outplay other players. And not every single game you're going to get a minigun. So if you work on your editing, you have your editing warmed up, you're going to be able to outplay other players very easily. And another thing I do warm up on as well is going to be my tunneling. Tunneling, it requires a little bit more skill if you're doing it very quickly, because when it comes to tunneling, it requires editing, and it also requires fast building and fast timing. And so those are the things I practice when it comes to editing. Now, as far as aiming, warming up on that, it's a little bit more difficult. There's not as many things you can do. Of course, there is a lot of aiming courses you can do that I think that are very good. But usually, when you're warming up, you really just want to be like quick, like 5, 6, 7 minutes tops. You don't want to warm up for like 40, 45 minutes. That's just kind of unnecessary, and you're basically just spending your entire time warming up. So I usually just stay on the creative map, and one thing I do to kind of warm up my aim a little bit is going to be practicing my tracking and kind of moving from player to player. So one of the hardest things to do, especially if you guys play linear, it's a lot harder to do this, is going from player to player very, very quickly. And so if you practice that when it comes to the game, like right here, as you can see, going from player to player, it's not the easiest thing to do, especially on linear, because your movement is a lot more kind of in a linear graph. It's not, you don't have any small analog stick movements that are very easy to do. So when you practice going from player to player really quick, this is going to help you guys out a ton in game, especially if you guys do play a lot of duos and squads, because going from player to player and in game, when every second matters, you have to be very, very quick going from player to player. So warming up on this for me is the best way to practice your aim. Obviously, when it comes to editing or aiming courses, they are going to be a lot better. But if you're looking for a quick warm-up where you're not spending like 25-30 minutes, this can be a very good way to practice your aim starting off, is going from, I guess, AI to AI, practicing locking on, maybe practicing your tracking a little bit, and practicing going from player to player very quickly. And you can practice this either with your assault rifle, shotgun. You can practice with SMG. You can, like I said, you can, when you use your shotgun, you can also practice your flick shots. So if you're one of those players that like high sensitivity and need to warm up your flick shots, you can also do that as well. Maybe you look like at a 90-degree angle and you flick over, so you can practice getting your flicks on lock. So those are the things that I do and I practice to warm up, because like I said, you want to be very quick. You want to warm up maybe like 5 minutes tops, 5-10 minutes. I wouldn't practice any more than that, because I know a lot of you guys are on the casual players who maybe play, you know, 1 to 2 hours, not the type of players who play like 4, 5, 6 hours where they have all day to kind of practice and get their aim down before they really start going in on other players. So 5-10 minutes, well, I guess now with the whole, you know, virus being out and all that type of stuff, a lot of you guys have a lot more time. But for the most part, a lot of you guys aren't sitting at home and playing Fortnite for like 15 hours a day, so you don't have all day to warm up. So like I said, 5-10 minutes tops. These are the things I work on. So, and just to recap, the first thing is going to be my free building with a lot of editing, just kind of everything in between. So free building is going to be the first one. Second one is going to be strictly on editing. And when you're working on edits, I start off with single edits to get warmed up, and then I practice my double edits. And when you are warming up too, you want to practice, and you want to be very, very quick as well. You don't want to just go very, very slow, because when it comes to games and actual players, there's going to be a lot more pressure, especially if you're in a game and you're down to like 20 HP and you have to edit very, very quickly. So you want to make sure that your edits are warmed up and ready, meaning that double edits are going to be something that you want to practice very much in your warm-up. So single edits, and then practice double edits. And then the third thing can be your aim. Now, like I said, practicing your aim is a little bit more difficult, but there is a few things to do if you are interested, like practicing your flick shots, maybe just practicing your tracking going from player to player. Those things you can practice, and once you get all those things warmed up, like I said, just 5-10 minutes, then I think you're going to be playing a lot more in game. Because the reason why I wanted to focus on a warm-up is because, like I said, even I noticed in my streams, at least for the first, sometimes even like hour, I just play so bad. I'm just missing all of my shots. My builds are all over the place, and I just can't hit anything whatsoever. But usually by the later part in the stream, when I've been playing for at least an hour or so, I play extremely well. I'm hitting all my shots. My edits are on lock. I'm hitting everything that I want to. And I think just if I were to practice a little bit of a warm-up, then that is going to make a huge drastic part on my game. And like I said, it's just a couple minutes, and that saves you so much time, because I know a lot of you guys are saying that, you know, you can't feel like you feel like you're improving. You play all the time, and to be honest with you guys, you could be improving drastically, but you're just not giving yourself, maybe you're just not warmed up enough to the point where maybe you just go into a game, you're just missing all your shots, even though for the past week you've been practicing your aim, you've been practicing your editing, you've been practicing your building every single day. But right when you hop on, you feel like you haven't improved whatsoever. And a lot of times you just have to give yourself enough time to get ready, get warmed up, and then you start going crazy in your games. So with that being said, that's a wrap up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found this video very helpful. And if you guys could, make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video. And as well, I live stream every single day here on this channel. So if you guys don't come by my live streams, make sure you guys do. I play solos every single day here on this channel. My live streams are absolutely hilarious. I just joke about whatever. It is whatever comes across my mind. So if you guys like that type of live stream, just chill live streams where we just talk about whatever, definitely come by my live streams. I stream every single day around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So definitely come by my streams. It's absolutely hilarious. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.